The name Mrs. Greville evokes excitement among royal jewellery aficionados. Why? Because many of the most stunning pieces in the House of Windsor's vault once belonged to this remarkable woman. Born as Margaret Helen Anderson in St. John's Wood in 1863, she was the working-class daughter of a Scottish servant who skillfully manoeuvred her way into the British aristocracy's inner circle. Revered by politicians and potentates alike, she used her charm and cunning to ascend from illegitimate obscurity to the highest echelons of Edwardian society. Her immense wealth was rivaled only by the power and influence she wielded over the most prominent figures of the early 20th century. So let's explore the most famous jewellery of Mrs. Greville. Before we start, please support my channel by clicking like and subscribe buttons, and if you wish, you can support me via the Super Thanks button on YouTube or become my patron on Patreon. Link is in the description. Greville Emerald Kosnik Tiara. Emerging from the royal vaults after a slumber of over half a century, this tiara has swiftly captured the hearts of royal jewellery enthusiasts worldwide. Crafted by Boucheron for Dame Margaret Greville, who generously bequeathed her jewellery to the Queen Mother in 1942, this diamond and emerald tiara dates back to 1919. Its design showcases a prominent cabochon emerald as the central element, surrounded by brilliant and rose-cut diamonds pave set in platinum. Additionally, 6 emeralds grace each side of the tiara. From 1942 until her passing in 2002, the Queen Mother cherished and owned this exquisite tiara, although it remained absent from public view. Upon her demise, the tiara passed into the possession of Queen Elizabeth II, who, in turn, loaned it to her granddaughter, Princess Eugenie of York, for her wedding in October 2018. The Greville Peardrop Earrings. From the illustrious Greville inheritance comes this exquisite pair of diamond drop earrings, featuring a total of 6 individual diamonds. The set comprises 2 triangular diamond studs, gracefully suspending 2 emerald-cut diamonds and 2 striking pear-shaped drops. Despite their modest number, these diamonds collectively exude a dazzling brilliance. Notably, the Queen Mother adorned them for the royal film performance in 1965, having kept them in her jewellery box for over 2 decades by then. In 1942, Dame Margaret Greville bequeathed these earrings to the Queen Mother, marking a significant addition to her collection. Crafted by Cartier in 1938, they represented some of the newer acquisitions within the Greville cache. Following the Queen Mother's passing in 2002, Queen Elizabeth II inherited the earrings, occasionally showcasing them at formal occasions such as state banquets. Greville Ruby Floral Bando Necklace. Crafted by Boucheron in 1907 for Margaret Greville, this necklace showcases a striking V-shaped motif. Its grandeur lies in the arrangement of sizable rubies, meticulously positioned within a delicate floral framework, resulting in a singular triangular configuration. The ensemble is further distinguished by a prominent pear-shaped diamond pendant. In 1947, 5 years subsequent to the Greville bequest, King George VI and Queen Elizabeth bestowed this necklace upon Princess Elizabeth as one of her wedding gifts. Among a plethora of other regal adornments gifted to the future queen, this particular piece held a special allure. Throughout the formative decades of her reign, Elizabeth adorned herself with this exquisite necklace, an emblem of her royal stature. After a prolonged sojourn within the confines of the royal vaults, the necklace made a remarkable reappearance at the 2017 Spanish state banquet. It was the current Princess of Wales who unveiled its splendour to the public eye for the first time, elegantly complementing it with Queen Mary's lover's knot tiara. Greville chandelier earrings. Crafted by Cartier in London over a span of years, commencing in 1918 and concluding in 1929, these diamond and platinum earrings underwent a gradual transformation. Initially conceived as modest brilliant drop earrings, their evolution began in 1922 with the incorporation of 12 additional diamonds, extending their length. The earrings reached their current incarnation in February 1929, adored with a further 10 diamonds. The resulting design epitomizes a contemporary interpretation of the classic chandelier earrings. In 1942, the Queen Mother inherited these earrings from Mrs. Greville, passing them on to her daughter, Princess Elizabeth, 5 years later as a wedding offering. Almost immediately, they became beloved gala jewels for the princess, a sentiment that only intensified upon her accession to the throne in 1952. The Boucheron honeycomb tiara. The Boucheron honeycomb tiara held a special place in the late Queen Mother's heart. Originally, this tiara wasn't of royal origin. Crafted by Boucheron in the 1920s, it was designed for Mrs. Greville, a prominent society hostess and close friend of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. Interestingly, the Windsors colloquially refer to it as the Greville tiara. Upon Mrs. Greville's passing in 1942, she bequeathed a considerable collection of jewels to Queen Elizabeth, including this distinctive tiara. Although Queen Elizabeth II has not publicly worn this particular tiara, it gained attention in 2005 when Queen Elizabeth II loaned it to Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, on the occasion of her marriage to Prince Charles. Greville festoon necklace. The diamond and platinum necklace formed a significant part of the extensive jewellery inheritance bestowed upon the Queen Mother by Mrs. Greville in 1942. Originally crafted by Cartier in 1929, it began as a modest 2-row design. Seeking to enhance her collection, Mrs. Greville returned to Cartier in 1938 to elevate the necklace further. The jeweller skillfully incorporated 3 additional rows of diamonds and meticulously reworked the back chain sections, resulting in the exquisite 5-row necklace. This enhanced version became a cherished legacy passed down to the Queen Mother, who adorned herself with all 5 rows for noteworthy occasions. Upon the Queen Mother's passing in 2002, Queen Elizabeth II inherited the necklace. Interestingly, the Queen has opted not to publicly wear this piece. Instead, she has graciously lent it to then Duchess of Cornwall, making it one of the jewels on loan from her collection. Greville emerald necklace. Dame Maggie was undeniably renowned for her breathtaking emeralds throughout her lifetime. However, Unraveling the precise origins of these emerald treasures, particularly the necklaces, presents a challenge. There are claims surrounding the magnificent 18th century emerald and diamond necklace, with some suggesting it once graced the neck of Queen Marie Antoinette of France. In the years following the Second World War, much like many pieces from the Greville bequest, the Queen Mother adorned herself with the emerald and diamond necklace. It became a signature piece in her collection. Upon the passing of the Queen Mother in 2002, her jewels, including the esteemed Greville emeralds, passed into the possession of the Queen Elizabeth II. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to support my channel by clicking like and subscribe buttons.